Well, hello everybody. This is Miss Tasha, and guess what I'm going to read about today? Birds. Lots and lots of birds, so of course I had to have my wings. And you got to remember that, what do I love? The three things. I love purple. Look at, even my clipboard is purple. What can I say? I love chocolate.
I love chocolate.
And of course, my infamous voice. And isn't this a nice background because it's kind of springy? So every once in a while you're going to see, because it's kind of neat with this. Look at, I have this nice rod so I can swirl my wings around. I know. All right, here we go. All kinds of birds. First one is Duckies Duckling. It's illustrated it's written and illustrated by Francis Berry. The copyright is 2005. The publisher is Candlewood Press. You need to count certain things on every page. Okay, you're gonna have to count things on this one. All right, are you ready? Duckies Ducklings. It's so cute. All right. Well, Ducky, I'm gonna move you over here. Ducky was ready to take her ducklings for a swim. She looked around, but she couldn't find them. Oh no. There's one. She searched by the shed, but she only found flower pots. So to get into the shed, she needs a what? What does she need to get in there? A key. So that's number one, all right? And there's her little duckling that she doesn't see. Number two. She looked below the apple tree, but she only saw apples and two snails. I don't know if you can see it, but there's two little snails. There's three of them. Next, near the roses, Ducky found only butterflies. 1, 2, 3, just like her three little ducklings. Well, there were no ducklings on the swing, and I love, what color is the swing? It's purple. But let's count the dandelions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you probably all have dandelions because they're a weed, but you know, what the heck. Oh, God, they were getting a lot of ducklings. Or under the cabbage. Oh, no. Oh, you guys, it's snails. There's one snail. There's 2, there's 3, there's 4. I need to find one more snail. 5. Oh my gosh, there's 5 snails. Ew, ew, ew. Or by the tomatoes, Ducky waddled on, and here are ladybugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Little tiny ladybugs. But her duckies are getting to be a longer line of her duckies, and she can't see her duckies. So she looked among the sunflowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's 7 of them. She still can't see her duckies. Then she peered behind the trees. And these are pebbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there's 8 of them. She still can't see them. And then she peeked among the strawberries. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She still didn't see her ducklings. Oh my gosh. Ha! Then Ducky heard a tiny quack, and she turned around. And how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There they were, 10 little ducklings, all ready. What were they all ready to do? They were all going to go for a what? They were going to go for a swim. So here, there was 1 key, 2 snails, 3 butterflies, 4 dandelions, 5 they say caterpillars. I said snails. I thought they were snails. They looked like snails to me, but they were caterpillars. 6 ladybugs, 7 sunflowers, 8 pebbles, 9 strawberries, and 10 little ducklings. Isn't that a good one? All right. Okay, wait a minute. I got to do my flashing again. Oh! Okay. Now, this one is really good. Oh, my goodness gracious. I know you have all, this has been you at one time or the other. This is called The Sulky Vulture. It's by Sandy Grandley, illustrated by Michael Terry. The copyright's 2003. The publisher is Bloomsbury and St. Martin's Press. And you're gonna look at, look at this. Look at that. That is a what? Zebra stripes? Yes. Okay, here we go. Eat your dinner, said Boris's mother. Don't like meat, said Boris. Then go without, said Boris's dad. Now remember, he's a vulture. They should like eat meat. Off stomped Boris with a hoof. Head pulled down, shoulders hunched up, toes are curled in. Boris the vulture was sulking. What's the matter, Boris? Said, what kind of animal? Leo the leopard. I don't like meat. Never mind, Boris, said Leo. Let's play a game of tag. He's going to play a game of tag with a leopard. They're one of the fastest animals in the kingdom. Well, Leo chased Boris and caught him right away. Boris chased Leo, but Leo was too fast. I've had enough of this, grumbled Boris. Now who did he see? Head down, shoulders hunched, toes curled in. Boris the vulture was sulky. What's the matter, Boris? Said Flora the zebra. I don't like playing tag. Never mind, Boris, said Flora. Let's play hide and seek. You ready? Well, Boris hid behind a tree and Flora found him right away. Well, then Flora hid in some grass. And see, she can kind of blends in with the grass. Boris couldn't find her through and looked and looked and looked. I've had enough of this, he grumbled. So he left. Oh my gosh, now what is he going to do with the elephant? I can't imagine. Heads pulled down, shoulders hunched up, toes curled in. Boris the vulture was sulking. What's the matter, Boris? Said Tara the elephant. I don't like hide and seek, said Boris. Never mind, Boris. Let's throw coconuts. Bet I can throw farther, said Boris. Do you think he's going to be able to throw farther than an elephant? I don't think so. So Boris threw a coconut. Tara threw one further. Boris threw another and hit a rhino in the head. Uh-oh. The rhino charged, and Boris leapt into a tree, and the rhino just missed him. Ooh. Head down, shoulders hunched up, toes curled in. Boris the vulture was sulking. What's the matter, Boris? Asked Marvin the baboon. I don't like rhinos, said Boris. Never mind, Boris. Come and swing. Well, this is going to be good. Well, Boris climbed on, and Marvin gave him a push. Forward, Boris went, and backwards again. Forward he went, and backwards again. Higher and higher he went. This is fun, he cried. Harder, push me harder. Marvin pushed him harder, and the swing broke. Head down, shoulders hunched, toes curled in. Boris, the vulture, was sulking. What's the matter, Boris? Said Boris's mother. I don't like meat, and I don't like playing tag. I don't like hide and seek, and I don't like throwing coconuts, and I don't like swings, and can I have a cuddle? Of course you can, said Boris's mother. I'll give you a great big cuddle, then it's time for bed. And you know what Boris is going to say, right? But I don't like bed, shouted Boris. Oh, Boris. And then, see, there was zebras on the front, and then, of course, you have the wonderful leopard on the back. Wasn't that a fun one? I thought that was a cute one. All right. I am going to wear this. Wait a minute, I have to do my wings again. Here's my wings. Okay. This time, even though, I'm going to wait for the other one. All right. So here's Cockadoodle. Woo! It's about an owl, of course. Mick Manning, illustrated by Britta Grandstrom. 2007 is the copyright, Little Tiger Press and Scholastic Incorporated. Okay, so this is called Cockadoodle. Ooh! All right. And I love it because a lot of it has lavender and purple in it. I mean, I just love this book. One stormy night, an owl walked into a farmyard. He was cold and lost and hungry, with no place to go, so he squeezed through a hole in the shed. Oh, look at what they did. It was warm and cozy there, and he fell fast asleep. Wasn't that nice of the chickens? Well, in the morning, Owl woke up to a nip and a pinch. He heard clucking and squawking. He was surrounded by bony feet and beady eyes. He was in a hen house. Oh, no. He's no hen. He's no rooster. We need a rooster. Whoo, what a shame. We could give him a try. Can he peck like a rooster? Said the bossy hen. Owl tried to peck. Can he scratch like a rooster? Owl tried to scratch. He got no points awarded him for pecking. He got no points awarded him for scratching. Can he cockadoodle do like a rooster? Owl tried to cockadoodle. Whoo! No points for cockadoodling. What a clown! What a loser! He'll have to go. Hoo-hoo! Cried Owl sadly. He liked the warm, cozy hen house and the yard dappled with spring sunshine. The speckled hen put her bony wings around him. I'll teach you how to be a rooster, she clucked. And she did. Owl learned how to march up and down, okay, and guard the hen house. See, there he is, guarding the hen house. And puff out his feathers. He was doing very well. Until the other hen said, try and cockadoodle. Owl tried very hard. He tried his best, but he was an owl after all, and he just hooted like an owl. Hoo! The other hens were not impressed. A rooster must cockadoodle. Google eyes. What sort of an egg do you hatch out anyway? A square one? No. Oh, look at it. Owl got cross. He'd had enough. He was hungry and he was fed up with the silly hen. So he said, I'm an owl, not a fowl. Owls aren't hens. We hoot in the moonlight. We don't peck corn. We catch rats. Oh my gosh. Look at the rats are in. They're getting the chicken feed. Squawked a hen peering into the hen house. The rat was stealing eggs and eating corn and chasing the chicks. When Owl heard this, he pricked up his ear tuffets. He flexed his sharp claws. He stretched his soft wings. Then silently as a floating feather, he flew across the hen house. Snip, snap! He caught the rat and gobbled it up. The rat was tasty and delicious. The hens were speechless. They fussed around the owl in a flurry of feathers and clucks. And Owl puffed out his chest with a swagger, and he shouted, Cockadoodle, hoo! Our own very special rooster, our beautiful Google-eyed rooster, our hero, our rat-catching owl. And there he is, because remember, they walk in a line. There he is, and the poor farmer's going, what's going on? Here is an owl, and they're all, even the little baby chicks. Isn't that a good one? All right. Oh, you are going to love this one. This one, and I'm going to put, because it is, I do have my husband's hat that has a loon on it. Your parents might know what a loon is. I have to do my wings again, because this one is silly. But here's my wings. See, I can even fold the wings over like the owl. All right, this is Wordy Birdie. All right. This is by Tammy Sarr, illustrated by Dave Mottram. 2008. Publisher is Dragonfly Books Division of Random House, LLC. So I'm going to read you the back first. Hi, I'm Wordy Birdie, and I'm the star of this book, really. The book contains lots of things like drama and heart and humor and my friends and the words tuna salad and, oh, I almost forgot there was also a big scary bear. I give this book 5 gold stars, 2 wings up, and a standing ovation. Now it's time to stop reading this book cover stuff and dig into the real thing. What are you waiting for? Okay. And now I'm going to read you the front part. Okay. Yay! You're so close to starting the story right now. Just turn the page. She's very excited. I am too. Well, we all are. We're all pretty great in the book. Said that. That's the raccoon. Here we go. All right. Wordy Birdie. Meet Wordy Birdie. Wordy Birdie has lots to say. It starts the moment she wakes up. See? Hello, sunrise. Hello, pink sky. Hello, orange sky. Hello, yellow sky. Hello. Hello, gorgeous. She's looking at herself in the mirror. Well, sometimes Wordy Birdie talks about what she likes. I like spaghetti and unicorns. Yay, team. And library books and polka dots and standing on my head. And sometimes she talks about what she doesn't like. I don't like tall grass and turtlenecks or long lines or tuna salad or losing my balloon or... And sometimes she would just ask questions. Why do zebras have stripes? Is Bigfoot real? Are we there yet? How many of you have said that to your parents? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? You're a Wordy Birdie. But she never stopped talking long enough to get the answers. Wordy Birdie is not the world's best listener. Oh, please, says the rabbit. Are we talking about the same bird here? Okay, Wordy Birdie is terrible at listening. That's more like it, says the squirrel. Even when she should. This one time, I totally went swimming with a narwhal. And my third cousin Barb is a penguin, really. Do you think there's an award for the bird of the year? Fact, people used to think the world was flat and you could fall right off the end. She does, just talk all the time. Well, one day, Wordy Birdie took a walk into the deep woods. Naturally, she had plenty to say. This is a pretty tree, and that's a pretty danger sign, and that's a pretty tree and danger ahead. Turn back. Before long, Squirrel zipped in front of Wordy Birdie. Stop! Don't go any farther. She does not. She keeps going. Oh, a pine cone. Oh, a sign. Wrong way. Oh, a rock. Oh, a leaf. Soon, Rabbit dashes out into the scene. Go back while you still can. She does not. Yay! My favorite! Strawberries for me and carrots for me and tomatoes for me. No trespassing, and there is a big claw footprint. Then Raccoon gives a piece of advice. Run for your life! What do you think? Whoa, it's getting darker and darker and darker and darker, and looky here. White circles and triangles. I love white circles and triangles. Roar! 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 Whoa! Do Squirrel, Rabbit, and Raccoon just leave Wordy Birdie there? We do not! Come on, follow us, this way. Oh my gosh. She listens. That was almost unbearable. Hooray, we made it. Then Wordy Birdie says thank you to the best way she knows. I love you guys, like I really, really, really love you. Seriously, I love you more than spaghetti and unicorns and... Wordy Birdie still likes to talk a lot, see? Well, good night, sunset. Good night, orange sky. Good night, purple. Oh, good night, you. Remember when we totally saved you from that bear? We were brave and amazing, and that was so cool. She likes to listen too. Now that's why I call it a good story. I'm really going to read it again and again and again, and then she'll read it approximately 523 more times. This is true. Yep. I just thought that was great. I thought that was a wonderful one. All right. Now, here is your challenge. On the back of this book, way down at the bottom, there's a little sign here. This time, the challenge is not for you kids. It's not for you. This time, the challenge is for your mom, your dad, your grandmas, your grandpas, your aunts, your uncles, even your big sisters and brothers. Because on the back of this book, it says, read to a child. It's the most important 20 minutes of your day. So parents and grandparents and big sisters and brothers and aunts and uncles and whatever, read to your child for 20 minutes a day. Sit on the couch, cuddle up, and just have fun reading books. The library is now open, and so you can even go in and get books and everything, and I think this is a very important challenge for all of you other people, okay? Now, here we go. Here's the finale. This is Tough Chicks. And of course, then you're going to dance to Little Chicks. Ha, ha, ha. All right, this is by C.C. Ming, illustrated by Melissa Suber. Copyright is 2009, and the publisher is Houghton Mifflin Harcourt. All right, are you ready? This, you thought Wordy Birdie was bad? Wait till you get to these three chicks. Oh my gosh. From the moment Mama's hens burst open, she knew she was dealing with some pretty tough chicks. Penny, Polly, and Molly shook off their wet fluff and immediately began to strut around the farm. Peep, peep, zoom, zip, cheep. They wrestled the worms. They raced the bugs. They dove off the fence after pesky barn flies. Make them good, clucked the hens in the hen house. Mama ruffled her feathers. They are good, she replied, though at times the chicks did make trouble. Peep, peep, zoom, zip, cheep. Penny liked to grab the cow's tail and hitch a ride. Polly was fond of rooster roping, and Molly was partial to mud. Lots of mud. She loved a good roll in the pig pen. Make them good, called the animals. They are good, Mama Hen clucked, but sometimes even she was worried. Like the time that Farmer Fred found the chicks looking under the hood of his tractor. We didn't touch anything. We just wanted to see how it worked, peeped Penny, Polly, and Molly. Make them be good, grumbled the farmer. Chicks don't belong in tractors. Well, Mama Hen looked at the other chicks who were preening their first feathers under the morning sun, and others were quietly pecking grain from the hen house floor. Two were hiding under their mama's wing, afraid to come out. My chicks are different, all right, thought Mama Hen, but they're tough and they're smart and they're different in a good way. Peep, peep, zoom, zip, cheep! Watch out below, Penny hollered as she swung off the cow's tail and into the yard. The other chicks ran for cover. Careful, Mama Hen, called to Penny. Nice form, she added quietly. The hens in the hen house, is that the next one? Yeah. The hen in the hen house decided it was time to teach Penny, Polly, and Molly how to behave to be proper chickens. They tried to show the chickens the fine art of scratching for grain. Not a speck of grain was found. Didn't work. Well, then the rooster tried showing the chicks how to cluck in a calm and collected manner. Not a proper cluck was heard. They were singing all kinds of songs. Oh my gosh. The pigs even demonstrated how to make a nest. Not a single nest was built. I mean, oh my God, they're all just nothing but, jeez. When Farmer Fred found the chicks looking under his hood at tractor again, it was the last straw. He leaned forward and fixed the chicks with a stern eye. The chicks watched from the yard as Farmer Fred drove the tractor around the field gathering hay. But on his way back to the farm, the tractor spit out a puff of black smoke, there it goes, and gave a loud clunk and then a loud screech and came to a sudden halt. Farmer Fred looked under the hood. He looked up at the dark clouds and he looked worried. Then he walked back to the tractor and gave a mighty push. The tractor began to roll. Faster and faster it rolled down the hill. It was heading straight for the hen house. Bad idea, bleated the sheep. Moo, bellowed the cow. What are we going to do? Crowed the rooster. While the rest of the animals ran for safety, Penny, Polly, and Molly sprang into action. Peep, peep, zoom, zip, chip. They swung off the cow's tail onto the tractor's steering wheel, turning the tractor in the nick of time. The hen house was saved, but the tractor came to a stop smack in the middle of the pig's favorite mud hole. Mama Hen rounded up their chicks. I think it's time we showed these animals how good it is to have tough, smart chicks around. The chicks quickly scratched out a plan, and the animals all went to work. So they're all pulling to get the tractor out of the mud. Under the hood, the chicks tightened the belts, checked the fluids, patched a few holes with Molly's super strong mud mixture. Those are really good chicks. And when they were done, Farmer Fred started his tractor. It worked. The animals cheered. Those are some tough chicks, the animals said. I know, said Mama Hen. Farmer Fred stopped his tractor. Those are some smart chicks, he said. I know, said Mama Hen. She turned to Penny, Polly, and Molly and gave them a peck on the cheek. These are some good chicks, Mama said. We know, said Penny, Polly, and Molly. Okay. All right, we're going to pause and we're going to go over, and instead of going to We Got the Beat, which Miss Tasha actually taught aerobics many, many years ago, because remember I was a PE teacher, and I did an aerobic song to We Got the Beat, but this is We Got the Treats. So you're just going to have to dance along with what Miss Tasha does, okay? All right, I will see you in a minute. All right, are you ready? Because Miss Tasha's going to be doing all this crazy stuff and everything, and this is with the three little tough chicks, okay? All right, are you ready? Here we go. We got the, yeah! Because it's kind of Easter, but that's okay. We got the beat, we got the beat, we got the beat. Yeah, we got the beat. Very good. Wasn't that a cute, you had to have the three little tough chicks dancing, right? All right, that is it for this time. That is it for the month of April. I am going to, in May, come back and do, remember I did, one time I did with big books? Okay, I'm going to do a big book one in May. And of course, what other wonderful thing is in May that you all should know is Mother's Day, right? All right, I will see you then. Bye-bye.